Hi, I'm Prashant. I head up the marketing team at Sharesight, and welcome to today's video. I will be doing a walkthrough of the contributions analysis report and how you can use it to understand how each of your holdings, sector, geography, or asset allocation contributes to your overall portfolio's performance. Contribution analysis is also called performance attribution. Based on attribution principles, Sharesight's contribution analysis report takes you into the details of the total portfolio return by the components that are driving your returns, such as stock selection, asset allocation, geography, or exposure to certain industries, sectors, and countries. Now, what's the difference between the performance report and the contributions analysis report? And when should you use one over the other? Let's talk about the similarities. Both reports show you the total dollar return for a specific time period, and that includes the total dollar returns in individual components. That includes capital, dividend, and currency fluctuations. The difference between the two reports is in the percentage calculation. The performance report shows the total portfolio return and the individual holdings return. If you bought a stock 6 months ago and it has doubled in value, the performance report will show you a total return of 100% under the capital section. However, not all percentage returns are equal. If you invested 100K in one stock and 10K in another stock, and suppose both have gone up by 50%, the performance report would show you an overall return of 50%. Whereas, in fact, the first stock has contributed 10x more than the second stock to your overall portfolio return. This is where the contribution analysis report comes in. The contribution analysis report takes you below the surface to dissect the actual performance and the contribution of each of your holdings to your overall portfolio performance. The performance report is useful when you want to have a quick overview of the overall performance of a particular holding or your portfolio. But if you want to drill down into the specifics of how each individual holding contributes to the overall portfolio return, the contribution analysis report gives you a clear picture of which assets are contributing to your overall portfolio return, pinpointing which assets are underperforming or overperforming, so that you can make an informed decision on buying, selling, or cutting losses. To access the contribution analysis report, load your portfolio. So in this case, I've set up a sample portfolio called the dividend portfolio. Simply navigate to the reports tab, and under the performance reports, you'll see the contribution analysis report. So I'll simply click on that and run the report. When it loads, it'll show up in the form of this graph. What it shows here is the performance contribution ungrouped. So for example, in this particular portfolio, over this period of time, the most return that I've got is from the Apple stock, followed by Microsoft. There's only one that's looking backwards in this case. That's a gold equivalent. So if you scroll down, you can see the tabular version of this. Like I mentioned, you get to see the capital gain, the dividend gain, currency gain, and total return. So that is what percentage contribution did it make to your overall return. And you can order these in decreasing or increasing order simply by clicking on that particular column. And you can see here that the maximum contribution came from Apple, whereas the minimum contribution came from gold. You can also change the grouping by country, investment type, or sector classification. So let's just run the sector classification to see what sector contributed the most to this portfolio's performance. The sector classification has loaded, and you can see here that at the electronic technology component sector, as well as technology services, were among the highest contributors to the overall portfolio return. You can also run this on a consolidated view. In this case, the Consol 2 is comprised of 3 different portfolios, and you can see and run the contribution analysis on the consolidated view as well. This is how you use the contribution analysis report. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the comments below or reach out to us via our website. Don't forget to like this video and click on the notifications bell to get an update every time we upload a new video. Follow us on social media at Sharesight to get notified of any product updates or announcements. See you all in the next video. Bye.